What have we learned from doing thousands of hours of virtual training? We're going to share it with you. Hey folks, it's Kirk Langford, General Manager, and our most recent blog article is all about the future of manufacturing leadership training, specifically talking about going virtual. We've gone through a lot of virtual training sessions, and let me tell you, there have been some bumpy rides. And so we want to take a few moments today to share what we've learned from those bumpy test drives so you don't have to have those negative experiences. First thing, always do a test run. Try to use the exact same Zoom or Teams or Google Meet link that you'll be using for the actual training session on the same devices that the participants will be using. Make sure you actually do that run through. Are you going to use breakout rooms? Test the breakout rooms. Are you going to use annotation in Zoom? Make sure you test the annotation. Are you going to be sharing links or documents in the chat? Make sure you test those and make sure they're actually downloadable or usable. You want to make sure that you test all those little bits that you assume are going to work or you hope are going to work, but may not on the day of the training. I know in a post-pandemic world, it may seem like, of course, everyone knows how to log in and use Zoom or MS Teams or whatever it may be. Don't make that assumption. There are still lots of people who aren't very tech savvy. So instead, prepare the learners for what they need to know with login instructions and maybe even a short video that explains how to navigate and use the platform. Show them functions like how to use the chat, how to change their name when they log in, if that's something they are able to do and that they need to do, how to mute and unmute themselves, or how to turn on and off their camera. All of those things are going to be helpful for the learner and make it a little bit less stressful for them if there's somebody who isn't very tech savvy. On the day of the training session, make sure you open the meeting nice and early, at least 15 minutes, and depending on how many people you have joining, maybe even 30 or 45 minutes. Let learners know, let the attendees know that you're going to be opening it early so they can come in, test out their mic and their sound and their audio and their video so that when the clock strikes 9 o'clock or whatever the start time is, you know that you can get started right away. If you log in 3 minutes before and everyone's trying to test their stuff out and make sure everything's working, it doesn't give you a lot of time to troubleshoot if you need to. And there you have it. Those are some of the things that we have learned, sometimes the hard way. And so we hope that you can benefit from those same tips and follow and like for more practical leadership tips.